It has been well documented that training at altitude has a multitude of physiological and mental benefits for athletes of all levels. But very few athletic camps exist in the United States that provide access to those benefits, and while doing so in a comfortable and relaxing location. So it comes as no surprise that many have turned to the Active at Altitude camp just outside Rocky Mountain National Park in the beautiful state of Colorado. Since 2006, Active at Altitude has been a residential retreat center for athletes of all abilities, including vacationers and corporate groups. Owned and operated by Terry CHIPLIN and his wife Jackie, Active at Altitude works on the principle that if you are active, you are an athlete.
For as long as I can remember, I've been a runner. And if people, when people ask me, what do you do? And the first thing that comes into my head is, I'm a runner. And I just love running.
Born and raised in England, Terry has an extensive background stretching back over 13 years as a health and fitness consultant and personal trainer. He has been a runner and a cyclist for over 25 years and has encouraged and inspired many people he has been in contact with to become physically active. Many who have worked with Terry have said that he has a unique ability to motivate and inspire athletes of all abilities.
We came over in 2006, February 2006, and we just trusted that we would find the right place. And sure enough, we found the right place, or rather I think the place found us. Here in Colorado, and especially here in Estes Park and Rocky Mountain National Park, that I feel more connected here than I ever have done anywhere else in the world. And it's just such a beautiful place to run.
Since opening its doors, Active at Altitude has played host to a number of athletes from all walks of life.
The lodge itself has 6 bedrooms. 6 different bedrooms with different sleeping layouts. We can accommodate up to 15 guests at any one time in comfortable surroundings. There's a lot of space to relax, to use the opportunity and the place to focus on what people come here to achieve.
Guests at Active at Altitude can also enjoy a therapeutic massage in the treatment room during their stay, provided by Terry's wife Jackie, who owns On the River Massage and Healing Arts.
One of the key things that we wanted to provide was a location where anybody of any ability could come and benefit from being at altitude. No matter what their sport, as long as it's an endurance sport, then it doesn't matter what somebody's ability is, that anybody can get benefits from being at altitude and training at altitude. We've had a range of camps that we've developed over the years we've been here. Traditionally, they started off as weekend camps, and they've been primarily based around trail running or groups of triathletes, that kind of thing as well.
I was searching online for something different to do, and this came upon your website and just thought, wow, a group of women running, a week to dedicate to myself where I can not have to squeeze in running in between other things, and I can focus on it and finding some ways to improve what I'm doing.
I've been running for over 25 years, and I found that every once in a while I need something to remotivate my interest in running. I mean, and just kind of like, wow, get like re-energized on the reason that I run in the first place. And I love meeting other people that run, especially women. You learn so much, you share so much, and it's just always a good experience.
You know, I didn't start running until I was 40.
Wow.
And so I'm fairly new to running. Yeah. And I never thought I could run. And I did a 5K and then a 10K and then a half marathon and then a marathon. And so I think the reward in and of itself is the accomplishment of just being able to do it, to be able to get out there and feel that I'm actually achieving something.
One of the many things that sets Active at Altitude apart from other fitness camps is the diverse selection of outdoor activities and seminars offered by some of the individuals and organizations that Terry has partnered with.
We've got fantastic trails around us for mountain biking, and it's a great cross-training activity. And so we have a local store in town, Colorado Bicycling Adventures.
Active at Altitude, we help provide rentals at a great rate for Terry, bringing his athletes here for their bike portion of the training, guided if needed. What I love about bicycling in Estes Park, number 1 is your surroundings. Number 2, the challenge because of the altitude, because of the mountain terrain, and biking in general to stay fit.
So one of the things particularly, and we've had some climbers stay here, But one of the things about climbing in particular is that it helps develop agility and balance, and those are again very good cross-training opportunities for any kind of endurance sport. And so I've linked up with my friend Eli Helmuth from Climbing Life.
So as a mountain guide, I actually have an international license. There's about 40 of us in the United States that have this license. It's basically means that I can do it all. I teach rock climbing, mountain climbing, backcountry skiing, ski mountaineering, and that's what we do here in Estes Park and around the world year-round. I think that working with Active Altitude is a great blend with what I do. I think it's a great synergy between our two companies.
There was a natural link for me that once we moved to Estes and I started discovering and running these amazing trails here, that I connected and linked up with the American Trail Running Association, and well, I'm fortunate to have had the opportunity to work with both Adam Chase, who's the president of the American Trail Running Association, and Nancy Hobbs as well, who's chief executive of the American Trail Running Association.
So I've been lucky enough to do 3 different clinics at Active Altitude. I think when people first come, it's kind of interesting to see a little bit of nervousness because they're not sure how they'll perform at altitude, and whether or not people will be competitive, and that just goes away right away. Terry, you do a great job of just making people feel at home.
I think being outside and just seeing the natural beauty and all the things around us, and being with people that are like-minded and really positive really energizes you and makes you want to get out there and do better and do more and really enjoy the trails.
When we first started Active at Altitude then, we always saw this as being the kind of the starting point for something, because the concept itself is so simple, but also unique as well, and it's transferable to a number of different locations. It doesn't have to be just here in Estes Park. But one particular aspect for here in Estes Park is running vacations, which is literally the opportunity for people to come and stay here and have a running vacation. So running is one aspect, but then there's also active vacations. So we can provide a whole different range of packages for people to come and have a wonderful vacation in a beautiful place. This setting is just superb. There is nothing quite like it.
For more information about Active at Altitude, visit activeataltitude.com or call 970-586-4432.